Hi, I'm Ryan. Welcome to another edition of Marlborough Minute, where we bring you fun stories about great things that are happening right here in your community. And one of the major events in this city year after year, a real important and fun event, is the Main Street Car Show. And I'm glad to have one of the major organizers of the event here with me. We have Bob Archibald, and Bob's whole family has gotten involved over the years, and he's joined today with his granddaughter Gianna. Hi, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Excellent. Now, as far as car shows go, I know that the Marlborough Freemasons are the organization that uses the car show for a big fundraiser, and they're the ones who started it. Can you just tell me about your involvement with the Freemasons and how you got started with them?
Well, myself, excuse me, I've been 48 years a member, and I was the master of the lodge in 2009. And that was the year that United Brethren Lodge was turning 150 years in the city of Marlborough. Mm-hmm. So we were all asked to come up with something that we could have to commemorate the 150 years in Marlborough. And myself being an old car owner and lover, I suggested a car show, which was, totally accepted. And I ended up with it, and of course had no trouble getting committee members, because it's something that's it's a fun event. It really is, and it just steamrolled from there. It was a small one at first, and then thanks to a good friend, Suzanne Lieber,
from the Chamber of Commerce.
From the Chamber of Commerce at the time, she wanted the whole Main Street. She wasn't satisfied with half. And I said, if you can get half, you can get the whole Main Street, we're in. And she says, come and get me next year, and I'll get it for you, and she did. And from that time on, it just got bigger and bigger every year. And I think only twice we had to use the rain date, so we always get a pretty good day for the car show. So
now, we mentioned it's a fundraiser, but it's not a fundraiser for the Freemasons. It's a fundraiser for many different local charities, and I have a list of them right here. We have Shriners Hospital, and Masons are connected with the Shriners, right?
Shriners Hospital in Boston and Springfield.
Right.
We have two in the state, which is a great thing. And that's, a lot of the Masons are Shriners. And so it was just well accepted, that everybody wanted to do something. So we get everybody a T-shirt for the car show and stuff, and it's just well received, and no shortage. It just keeps. I keep getting phone calls saying, could I get in? Could I become not a member, already members, but could I join the car show? And it just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
Let's talk about some of those other charities that we have too. We have Marlborough Food Pantry.
Food Pantry, we do them every year.
Wounded Warrior Project.
But also in Marlborough, we do the Boys and Girls Clubs too.
Oh,
in Marlborough.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's local.
Local.
And then local ones within the lodge, we have just different, you got me, different charities that we have in the city of Marlborough.
Right. Then we have Home-Based Veteran, Family Care, and the Angel Fund. Now that's something that is specific to the Brethren Lodge.
To the lodge, and children that could need glasses, or could need, if a teacher sees a child coming in not dressed for the weather, mm-hmm. and they'll make a note and let us know, and we'll make sure they get winter coats or stuff.
Now, circling back to the Shriners, you said, I got confused earlier, that all Shriners are Freemasons, or or is it vice versa? Or
yeah, also the Marlborough Library too, we donate to that too.
And we have that brand new library being built. It's going to be beautiful, so thank you for your contributions there.
Yes, and as far as the lodge is concerned, the Shriners, all Shriners are Masons.
Okay.
But not all Masons are Shriners if they choose to want to go that. It's just it's a fun side of Masonry.
Yeah, right. So. Now, this whole Brethren has always seemed a little secretive. Can you shed some light on what you do? I know you do charitable work. What is the mission of the Freemasons?
It's not a secret society. It's a society of secrets.
Mm.
So, does that help you at all? No,
I don't know.
no. It's
Gianna's
just,
laughing over here. You probably have some secrets you don't want to dispel.
yeah, it is. It's a great organization, of course. It is.
Wonderful.
But, yeah.
Now, the first year that you did it, 2009,
Yeah.
how did you get these cars in the first place? Were you making cold calls and finding people?
Well, we get flyers made out. There's a few car clubs. We had a car club that helped us out for the first couple of years, but they've gone on to different things now. But and they have friends, you know, in other car clubs, and the word spreads pretty easy.
Right.
Well, we put posters up around the city, and we have an excellent DJ from Rhode Island that comes. He come every year, Dr. Dom, and he goes to other car shows, and we make sure he has flyers so he can hand them out at other car shows.
And it's not just cars, there's food, there's a lot going
yeah,
on.
yeah.
Tell me about the whole atmosphere. Well, I was there last year, and just walking down Main Street, you can't help but smile. There's families, there's kids running around, and there's some really cool cars. These are really exceptional vehicles.
Yeah, and it's gotten unbelievable now. I mean, so huge. You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, there's food trucks and good music. All,
Yeah.
of course, 50s and all that. And we get the right out in front of City Hall, that little plaza there. So we keep that for special interest cars. We used to get the Batmobile every year, and that was good for the kids and stuff. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, they split up, and that was the end of the Batmobile. But any special, you know, cars that are really above and beyond, we put them on the plaza in the front.
Yeah.
And you also had the mini trucks last year too from the Shriners.
Yes, that's right. I belong to a couple of organizations at the Shrine, and one of them is mini haulers. If you were at the Labor Day parade here, you'll see our little tractor trailers, the miniature ones that we drive. And I have a couple, and we have 9 or 10 in the unit now. So a couple of the guys brought their trucks in, and they parked them on the plaza and allowed kids to come in and sit in them and blow the horns.
Pretty cool.
Which irritated some people, I got to tell you. You give a kid an air horn to blow?
You can't tell them no.
No, you
You
can't.
can't stop them.
You start it, you got to go with it.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah. Right.
Now, I realize the whole family has gotten involved now. Gianna, how did you get recruited, and what are you doing?
So I'm studying marketing at Assumption University right now. I'm kind of diving into more of the social media side of marketing. So I've decided recently, within like the last couple of months, to really get involved in the car show within the marketing field. Just because I think it needs to be marketed way more, because it's more than a car show. I mean, all of the money, all of the proceeds go to charities. So
are we setting up an official hashtag for this year, or what plans
I
are
hope
involved?
so, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, so I'm starting to like kind of manage the Facebook, and I'm going to start a TikTok and Instagram and all of that stuff. I mean, we do have a good following on Facebook right now, and now I'm just starting to get the Instagram.
I think just encouraging people to participate and share those photos and those
course,
memories
yeah.
helps you. You reached out to us because we had coverage from last year, and we're happy to contribute those
Yeah.
videos that we have to help build up the reputation of this awesome event.
Yeah.
Do we have any idea how many people attended last year?
I don't know how to even, it's thousands. I mean,
Yeah.
because they come in and then they leave, and others are coming in.
But it's a constant flow.
It is,
Yeah, so on Facebook it's labeled as an event, so you can see how many people are interested in going or how many people have
Yeah.
gone. So on Facebook it says over 1,000
Yeah.
went, but I'm sure it's much more.
I think it's more than that,
Yeah.
definitely. So if someone wants to participate, they have a really cool car, how do they get in touch with you, or are slots already full for this year?
No, the slots are not. I mean, it's as they come. And we don't have pre-registered. And you register the day of the car show. You come in at 8
So you
o'clock.
have a rough
First come,
estimate of
first
how
served.
many people will have
Oh,
shown
it's
interest?
always 300 to 400 cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always.
Have you ever had to turn people away?
All the time.
Oh, so you have to get in early.
And
Yeah,
I got to tell you this, that there's plenty that come to the gate, and the guys have to tell them that we're full.
Wow.
You have to park somewhere else. but they still pay their $20 because they know where it's going. So.
And that's the revenue that you're taking in. It's not from people, you don't have to pay to go in and see the cars, but the revenue is from the people that are bringing their cars to participate.
And business owners in Marlborough, Hudson, Westborough, all around, they pay to get into our book.
Sure.
And it's like all sponsors and that that generates a lot of money too as well.
So tell me about the book. What is this, a souvenir?
It's more so like of an advertisement book.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the older flyers. That we have.
Sure. So we have some beautiful photos in here, and then we're naming some of the big sponsors.
Yeah.
So it's a great opportunity if you're a local business to get your name out there as someone supporting a wonderful organization that's fundraising for great causes.
Yeah,
right?
because they know where the money's going. It's not, nobody's making any profit on it. It just there's a couple of bills that have to be paid, but after they're paid, and it all gets donated.
That's wonderful. So anyone who's watching, we want them to mark their calendars. When's this big event happening?
June 4th.
June 4th. What time should people start arriving?
They arrive early.
They do.
Yeah, the police close the street down around 7 or 7:30, and they're lined up.
There's already cars all
already cars in here, but.
Any other big details we need to put out there?
Well, no, I just had some of the other people we donate to. The Shriners Hospital.
Yep.
Home Base for Veteran Family Care, as you said. Marlborough Community Cupboard. UB Charity Fund. The Angel Fund. The ALS Association. Marlborough Boys and Girls Club. Marlborough Library. St. Vincent de Paul. Wounded Warriors. St. Jude. UB Building Fund. And Shauna LaRasa Scholarship Fund.
Wonderful.
That's all we gave to last year.
Now, say if someone is watching this program and they're not a Freemason, but they're looking to get involved and support. Do you accept volunteers?
If they wanted to come down, absolutely.
Absolutely.
You don't have to be a Mason.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful.
Absolutely. So, it'd be nice.
Excellent. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show.
I've enjoyed it.
Good luck this year. I'll be there.
Thank you.
Be there again, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I have to reiterate, even if you're not a car fanatic, it is just a fun, festive day to be a part of a big community function like this with, like you said, great music. And even if you're not into the details of cars, there's some really cool vehicles to take a look at. So bring a young person, bring a kid, and they'll really get a kick out of it. It's awesome.
I agree.
Awesome. Well, that brings us to the end of another episode of Marlborough Minute. I'm Ryan. Get in touch if you'd like to have your community event featured on the show. Take care.